This is the best pasta on the whole wiki. Don't read the rest, cause the rest is not as creepy as this. Scientific studies proved this. This is true. I assume that you don't read the rest of the wiki because it is not as creepy as this story with all the blood. My scientific study proved it, lol, Rolf. Dr. James Leeward, Professor for Pastorology, Oxford.
After reading this, I was scared. Very, very scared, and I blooded lots. A reader.
This is the story of a day where there was all this blood. A man was walking around and blood started coming out of him everywhere. There was so much blood that it filled up an elevator. He went to the store and there was just blood all over the place. People were slipping in it and they were all grossed out. He tried to go swimming and all of the sharks went nuts and bitten everybody. He got chased by all the vampires ever. One time the blood got a kid and a dog. At the end of the day, everyone decided they would send him to space so that he would stop getting blood everywhere. The scariest part is that the man was you! Or he was a lady if you're a lady. And you forgot that this happened. Warning, if you have a heart condition, do not listen to this. You will drop the floor flopping like a fish while clenching your heart, seeing as you are having a heart attack. Also, if you have a sensitive anus, do not listen to this. The break you shat will be painful. A few years ago, a man was walking down a road because his car broke down and he saw a car coming up behind him. So he stuck out his thumb to hitchhike and the car stopped ahead of him. He ran up to the passenger side and opened the door. When he opened the door, a skeleton popped out! How to rip off this pasta to make your OC horrifyingly good. This is less of pasta and more of a story ender. However, it has been used so many times that it is as close to being creepypasta as a meme can be. To use it, end your story with, and then a skeleton popped out. Instant horror story. So you're with your honey, and you're making out when the phone rings. You answer it, and the voice is, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell your girl, and she say, "My dad is dead." Then who was phone? There was a baby born from hell, and when he came to earth he was dead, and anyone who went near him would faint till they're 99 years old, and when there was another baby in sight, he would trap them and kill the parents, and when he found Jeff the killer, he would kill him and take his knife, and then stick the knife in the baby, and if there was a mole hog in sight, he would suffocate and die, and the mole will die, and then the mole will come back to life and turn into the undead baby, and it never will stop. Never! It was a cold, damp night, like always here in Ireland, but I had a strange feeling that tonight was different. It felt like after reading the Slender Man creepypasta. Then in rainy weather, on under a night pole lamp, I saw a lady. She looked like she was the same age as me, 25. I stared at her for a while, then left to get something from the kitchen. I opened the fridge. Same things as always, milk, bread, and other kinds of stuff. Then the doorbell rang. I went to see who it was. It was my friend. Let's call him James. "Can I come in?" he said. "Sure," I replied. "Did you hear about that little girl who vanished?" "Yeah, what a shame always. What is it this time you want?" "Nothing really, I just came here to hang out. Are you feeling okay?" "Yeah, did you see a lady on the way?" She said to give you this." I took the paper and opened it slowly. It read, "Dear Mr. G.H., I would like to say that I will come for you. Tee hee hee hee. See you very soon. Evil smiley face." I think she must have me confused. I not Mr. G.H. So I went out of the door and looked around the place. The lady was still there, so I went over to her, but as I got close, she looked like she was fading away. I shouted, "I think you got me confused with someone else." "No, I didn't. Would you like to see my other face?" "What?" So she lifted her arm up and grabbed half her face and tore it off. There was blood everywhere on her. "See my face now. Now you see fear. Now time to go." I was terrified to see face ooze blood everywhere. I said, "What are you?" "I don't know, and that's how it will stay that way. So you better get going, or I will rip out your heart and feed it to my kittens." I got up and ran as far away as I could. Now everywhere I go, I see her face smiling and saying, "Run, boy, run. So please, if anyone reads this, don't read that letter or else."